Hi everyone, we're here at John Sadler's Auto Repair, and today I have a great video for you. If you have a vehicle that when you turn the key, you just get a click, 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 and then it'll go vroom, it'll start up, or sometimes you'll have nothing at all. Here's a simple way with a voltmeter how you can diagnose that problem. And the vehicle I'm working on is a 1994 Dodge van, but this is the same procedure you can use on just almost any vehicle. So I have a voltmeter here, and I have the positive lead hooked up to the starter solenoid connection on the starter motor itself. And then this other cable is for your starter cable from the battery. So you don't want to hook to this one, you want to hook to where the starter solenoid goes. That's where you're going to get the signal when you crank the key on the ignition switch on the steering column or on the instrument cluster. The voltage is always going to come to right here is the final end result. So I had voltage here every time. I had 9 to 12 volts every time I turned the key. So now I know the ignition switch is good. I know the wiring from the ignition switch all the way to the starter is in great condition because I got voltage every time. So then on this particular model, it has a solenoid built here on top of the starter housing. This is the starter, this is the solenoid, and it has this plunger that retracts in and out on a magnetic field when you turn the key. Well, I removed this out of here. And some vehicles you can, some you can't. But I took these 3 screws off, and I looked at this plunger inside of here, and there's one little shiny spot here where it's making a good contact. The rest of it's all burned up inside. Then if you look inside the solenoid housing, you can see where it's all dull on one side there, a little bit shiny on the tip there. It's pretty pitted and dull on the other side. And this side here, it's got a big ridge, a big recess in here, and that big recess that's where the starter cable goes. You're going to have the most current on this side. And then when the current transfers from the plunger, it hits the other side, goes to this cable, activates the brushes inside of here, and makes the starter motor function. So it's a really good tip. Any vehicle that you have that has that kind of a clicking problem, all you need to do is get that voltmeter positive lead where the solenoid goes, get a good ground, turn the key, have someone watch the meter, or have long enough leads so that you can watch the meter yourself. So these can be tough problems to figure out, and people end up changing a lot of things. Some vehicles have solenoids on the firewall. You know, when you check at this end, if I didn't have any voltage here, then I can look at a wiring diagram. Go to Bing Images, Google Images, and ask for a wiring diagram for this particular vehicle and trace my way back up the line if I didn't have any voltage here. And go one connection at a time, and then I'll find out where I do have voltage, then I'll be able to diagnose my problem, do an effective repair, get your car back on the road in a quick period of time, and know you've done a quick, effective, great job, and everyone's happy. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.